outdoors training, and a little bit of just a tiny, at least a minimum amount of survival training in Mother Nature, in the wild. It's very powerful. The proof is there were at least 25 kids on this hike. Well, I should say 25 who went all the way with the adults. There were another 10 to 15 who were babies, and they were on the hike for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. They went back earlier. But the proof is you see the kids loving this. I mean, when I was talking to some boys who were coming back from the hike, we were near the top. They were really excited, full of energy, full of life. So that proves that kids love nature. And we just have to get them away from screen time. So from screen time, replace it with green time. Increase the green time, reduce the screen time. So that the onus falls upon the parents. Setting boundaries, teaching the importance of discipline, how going for martial arts training is the excellent example of discipline. Going to the gym regularly is an example of discipline. Discipline gets a bad rap in that people say, oh, the kid was disciplined by the teacher or by the parent. That use is kind of like punishment, or holding them accountable is a more positive way of looking at it. But discipline is the key to success. In my office, I have a sign that says, it said something else and I taped over it. Happiness is the result of ongoing discipline. This is really amazing. So that's the place where people cross. Kids were crossing, babies were crossing. See, there's a baby right there crossing. Dad handed his baby over. So, as Muslim people, as Desi people, sometimes we tend to be like overprotective. Beta ye nahi karo, beta ye wo nahi karo, beta chot lag jayegi, ठंड lag jayegi, blah blah blah. So in a worst case scenario, what can happen is, the child is not brave enough. So if we want them to be bold, if we want them to face challenges courageously and not avoid, small pains, small risks, if we teach them to avoid small risks, how are they going to take big risks later on? So there's a funny saying that has a lot of truth to it. What's the difference between fathering and mothering? A mother does not want her child to get hurt. A mother does not want you to get hurt. A father does not want you to get hurt too bad. Very important difference. So it requires taking risks. And the child will not go where the father won't go. So the father has to set an example, take risks. Be resilient, be agile, be healthy, be physically strong, which also makes you spiritually and mentally strong, because we are body, mind, and soul. That's a holistic approach. It's really amazing to see the kids out here. They will remember this forever. Some people pay a lot of money to take their kids on resilience training, and in that they cross little creeks like this, or bigger creeks and rivers. So these kids are going to remember crossing right here. How the initial feeling or emotion is, this is dangerous, this is risky, this is hard, I can't do it, I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna get hurt, what's gonna happen? There's no doctor here, although we have at least one doctor in this group who happens to be a psychiatrist too. But this is the point. So from the top, looking down, you can't see that it's easy. Hiking is an excellent analogy for life. You can't see the end goal, but you just trust, you have faith. I'm going to get there, one step at a time, one step at a time. You get tired, you come to new places, you face barriers, but you find a way. You trust yourself, you trust the people you're with, you help each other, you figure it out. And that also becomes, like Shaikh Yassir was saying yesterday, it becomes a bonding experience. It brings the family together, brings friends together, brings the community together. And Jamal took this piece of wood, this log, and put it straight like that, so people could grab it on the way down. So it fell down along the way, although he placed it really in a really good spot. It wasn't even moving, he placed it so good. So thank you, Jamal. Jamal led this hike, and he has many other places that he recommends.